everybody needs to listen for a second, all right? Um, this video, I don't know how long it's gonna be. I hope it's not long. I hope, okay? Um, and I say that is because it could get long because I'm passionate about what I'm about to talk about in this video here. So when you're passionate about something and you're gonna talk about it, it could spill into something longer than you initially hoped for it to be. So that's just your warning. I hope it's not long. All right. Now the next thing I need to stress is that this video it's a sort of mini version of another video, and it's not my video. It's someone else's video. And the point I'm trying to get across is that you should go and subscribe to this person because it is their video. I I seriously, the video is so good that I want to step in. I want to put my own thoughts on this sort of idea because of how important this is. So, my friend Skippy, they have a YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Go watch their video if you want to. It's really long. It's 45 minutes. That's why I'm making my video, hoping it's not going to be 45 minutes. And they discuss Final Stand and the problem with it. Um, I'm not going to discuss everything in their video because their video is 45 minutes long. I don't want to do that. I just want to address the first, say, 15 minutes of it. Um, hopefully less than 15 minutes, but anyway. The first thing I just needed to address is that this game, I'm not upset at this game. I'm having fun on this game currently. It's a it's a fun game currently. It's not going to be, but it currently it's fine. All right. Leave it like this for another 6 months, it's not going to be fine. But right now, I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. I am actually happy right now. It's New Year's Day. It's New Year's Day. Um, so this is sort of a rant, but it's a positive criticism of Final Stand is what I'll call it. Um, Final Stand, it needs to be changed. That nobody's gonna argue that. Snake, I hope you're watching. Or someone who has power to relay the information to Snake, because I know for a fact that this has a very high chance of not even being seen. But that's the first problem I'll get into is Snake World. He's a great developer. He honestly is. He has developed this game amazingly. The, for the most part, and well, I need to address that. Is that Snake likes to. He's a good developer. All right, I'll say that. The start of this game in 2017, it was amazing, and these quotes here, taken directly from Skippy's video, which is in the description. Please watch it, or you don't even have to watch it. Just click on it, like it, all right, and then subscribe to Skippy, please. They're a good friend of mine. Um, back in 2017 and 2018, early 2018, the updates were so good, so good. The update here. Let me just say what the updates consisted of. They added a new area, which has like 10 to 20 quests, new moves, like 10 plus new moves added, possibly a new race, new transformations. Like what else? What else is there in Final Stand that what else would you want? You know, bug fixes as well. There were bug fixes. Perfect update. Amazing. That is a 10 out of 10 update for this game. Every time all of that is added and it's done correctly, it's a great update. That was the case for Namek. For Space, the same thing. New place, new quests, new forms, bug fixes, all of this. Future, same thing. Future was honestly my favorite area in this game in terms of like going there and leveling through it or just it's just so the update when Future came out, it was so fun. It was the most fun I've ever had playing this game. Ever. I don't care what I'm doing. When Future came out and me and my friends were playing, struggling with all the bosses, learning how to use the new moves, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Now, what was after Future? The Tournament of Power. Another amazing update. Added Prestige, added Super Saiyan Rose, Legendary Super Saiyan. The the Tournament of Power update was great. Ultra Instinct was also added. Amazing. Now, the next update was the Mastered Super Saiyan Blue, Mastered Ultra Instinct, and Prestige forms update. That was a fine update. Alright, it was a solid update. Didn't add any much. It added a new game mode which nobody plays because it's boring. It added a new accessories. That's amazing. New hair was added. Really good hair. Vegeta hair, Yamcha hair. Amazing. Perfect. That was also a good update. Wasn't as good as the others, but it was really good. Secret World. That was good too. That was fine. But the problem with that is that those updates happen months in between each other, which is fine because they were good updates. So right after Secret World, what was the next update? Broly? Broly was probably 6 months after Secret World was added, if I had to guess. Somewhere like that. Um, and Broly added a game mode with a very simple map and a very simple enemy. He just transforms. That's cool. That's all we need, Snake. That's all we wanted. That was fine. It added new moves. It added Blaster Meteor, which at the time of the update could be spammed every half second. Not even. As fast as you can spam the button, it will use the move. What did Blaster Meteor do? It tracked you. It took half your health. It it barely took key. Alright? One bad move was added, alright. Whatever. Broly Kamehameha. A literal reskin of Kamehameha. Nobody uses Kamehamehas at Broly level. If you do, you're dumb. I'm sorry, but you're dumb. Next, we'll go with a Gigantic Breath. I liked it because I used to like Brick Cannon before it was nerfed. It was fine. It was a Brick Cannon reskin that didn't have the original nerf Brick Cannon got. It's fine, but nobody's gonna use it because it's bad. It's not gonna. It doesn't do enough damage. Well, it might do enough damage, but it's not easy enough to connect because there's no real good combos in this game anymore. Everyone just spams Super Death Beam. I'll get into that later. Alright, there's three moves that are basically useless. My bad. Eraser Cannon. Why does it do so much damage? Tell me. Why? Like, why? Why does it do so much damage? Why can it be spammed? You know. And you know what? Eraser Cannon's fine. It gets a pass because of how useful the move is. Alright, it gets a pass. It's the grinder's move. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. Eraser Cannon is fine. You don't need to change it that much. Maybe the damage. That's it. Don't need to add a cooldown. Nothing. Alright? That's fine. Wrathful Charge. Wrathful Charge is a key-based rush. Simple enough. It's not good when a key-based move does more damage than its melee-based partner, being Rush, when you're on a melee damage Saiyan. If a key move is doing more than a melee move on a melee damage Saiyan, or any race, a melee damaged race character, no, why? Why does that exist? No, stop, don't. Please don't. Wrathful Charge does more damage than Rush, and it's literally the exact same move. It's a recolor with an effect. That's fine. But the damage it does is insane. If it did more damage for a key user, that'd be fine. But another thing is if you are a person with 2,000 key damage, which isn't that hard to find, this move will literally do like a sixth of your health, which is a lot last time I checked. it does so much damage. Even if you have 600 health max, which is a lot of health max, it's really good. And you're in Super Saiyan 4. This shit will do a lot of damage to you. And it's the easiest move in the game to hit. You just click the move, and that's fine. I'm not saying it should be nerfed or anything in that regard, but the damage it does is just honestly insane. Alright? Copy and paste Rush's damage, but make it a key move, so the key damage amplifies its power. Raffle Charge is so... Not enough people talk about how overpowered Raffle Charge is. Not enough people. Next, we'll say, what more Broly moves were added here? Anger Rush. Anger Rush. Don't even get me started. It's literally Meteor Crash, but it's got more particles, alright? It's not gonna... The problem with Anger Rush is that it doesn't hit enough, which is fine because of how much damage it does. I will let Anger Rush slide because of how awful the connection is. But to be honest with you, I doubt that Snake did that on purpose. I genuinely do, and it's it misses a lot. The hitbox is bad for it, but it just does so much damage, which is fine as long as the move works and it's balanced, and it's only balanced because of it not hitting as much, which is fine. So we'll let it slide. Trash. It's trash. Don't use it. It's, oh boy. Um, Maybe if it did as much damage as Justice Combination, then yeah. Let me think here. Planet Crusher, that's fine. Just does a shit ton of damage. That's fine. It's whatever. Um, there we discussed the Broly update. It took a little longer than I wanted to, but do you see what I mean? It added most of the moves that were added are dumb moves that are either overpowered or don't work correctly. All right. Now Blaster Meteor, it got nerfed. It takes like 5 seconds. It's got a 5 second cooldown. That was the only Broly move that was nerfed. Keep in mind. And let's see how long ago was Broly added? It was a little bit after the Broly movie, which is in early 2019. All right. So we'll be generous and say around April of 2019. All right, because I don't know. It's January of 2020. It got nerfed in December. It took Snake half a fucking year to nerf the most broken move in the entire game. Not the most broken move. Is the worst part about it is it's not the most broken move. So yeah, there's one thing. And guess how long we've been complaining about Blaster Meteor? About since it came out. Alright, Power Impact, let's go with that. People only started complaining about it when people started looping with it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Snake nerfed it. 30-second cooldown. That's not the nerf we wanted. That's a good nerf. What should have been nerfed is that you shouldn't, as soon as you take the damage from the explosion, as soon as you take that damage, you can move. You can't move. You're stuck in position, which means aimbot controller players or people using scripts with aimbot or lock-on controller players can just super death beam you for half your health. Super death beam is just so broken. Like it, especially for people who play on a controller or use an aimbot script. Like, which do exist, by the way. I'm not gonna say any names, but some people used to abuse the shit out of that. I honestly can't even think of anyone. That's how little it matters to me. I don't really care. But Super Death Beam, it needs to do a little less damage, or like take more time to fire, or have a 30-second cooldown, just like Power Impact, because people spam that. Look. 3 seconds? It takes 3 seconds, maybe? Alright? And then Snake decides to nerf Double Launcher instead of that. You see what I mean? Um, I what I'm trying to say is my point, because this video is getting a little long. My point is that Snake needs to communicate with the community more. He either needs to say, I'm done with Final Stand, not updating it anymore. Expect an update every 6 fucking months. Don't try to say anything. He needs to say that, or he needs to start communicating. Cause the Final Stand Discord, is Snake even in that? Pretty sure he left. The only the only communication he has with his community is when he is on Twitter, which barely anybody uses Twitter that uses Roblox as well. Roblox is a child's game. I'm sure not every children or not every children, not every kid on Roblox has Twitter. And I guarantee you, I've been playing this game for 2 years now. Um, coming up on 2.5. That literally the community, a lot of them don't have Twitter, and I've been in the community for so long, and a lot of them don't have Twitter. Trust me. So Twitter is fun. If he wants to communicate with his fan base on Twitter, that's fine. But he doesn't. Is the thing. He barely does. I will give him that. I've seen him. He's liked my own tweets as well, which is amazing. And I'm not trying to diss Snake Roll. I have all the respect in the world for him, but communicate with with your community more. If it's YouTubers, if it's on in the Discord server, like communicate with the community. That's what we're here for. We make the game great, Snake, not you. The community makes it great. So that's it. That's all I had to say about it. Is communicate with the fan base more. All right. That's the biggest problem with Final Stand. Is listen to your fan base. Because the closest thing he has to listening to his fan base is Twitter or a Discord moderator in his server that still doesn't have any power in Final Stand. They they don't. They don't have power in Final Stand. That's the problem. Is that nobody has power. It's only Snake Roll. Like, give certain people in the game moderators so that and have those people start accepting um glitch information if there's a glitch out. All right. Um, suggestions maybe like allow them to allow the community to talk to these people and suggest things and have them you know I guess relay good suggestions to Snake. I guess I don't know. Anything is better than what we have now. Because by the end of the year, if there's not another big update, which I'm sure there will be, I'm sure there will be. But by the end of the year, 2020, I'm assuming that this game is going to die. And it's not going to have a lot of players, and all the players are going to be burnt out. I'm going to be burnt out. I'm already starting to get burnt out, man. I play this game because I have fun recording on this game. That's it. And I PvP every once in a while. That's it. So if if Snake's watching this, once again, I'm not upset at anybody, and I'm just trying to relay information here that I've seen the whole community talk about. Is that this game, it just needs more communication, man. We need to be able to communicate with the owner a little more. Sonny the boss, he does it a little too much. So, which is not a bad thing, by the way. It's an amazing thing, and I hope DBOG is really fun and gets updated a lot. I think that's it, really. Um, I can't think of anything else. We just need communication with the owner. Honestly, Snake needs to he needs to say something. All right. He's not active on Twitter enough. Um, and I can just tell that he doesn't want to update Final Stand all the time, and we don't. You know, I just hope that I just hope it does good. All right. And final thing is that on Twitter, Snake did tweet out saying, "New year, new me," quote unquote. Updates coming to everything this whole year. Snake, for the love of God, please don't upset. I'm excited for that because of that tweet, and I have been. So, Snake, don't worry about updating the game and worry about asking us what we want in the game. And every 3 months, add a few things that we want. You don't have to add new areas, new transformations. That's not necessary. Just honestly, just fix the bugs in the game, man. That's the first thing you need to do. And then the next thing you need to do is add more moves. Alright, there. I'll say it. Fix bugs, add new moves, because for the love of God, it's getting boring using the same old moves and seeing everybody with the same moveset. I'll go in the ranked. I might make a video on this. I'll go into ranked and I'll keep a track of every single move that all the high level players use and all the high rank players use. I guarantee you, they all use about the same 7 or so moves. All right, so that's all. That's all. That's the end of the video. Um, just please listen to the community a little more. Thank you, Snake, and good luck in 2020. Everybody here, everybody watching. Snake, my viewers, I'm gonna keep uploading on this game so long as you guys keep watching. And when it comes to story mode, I've got some bangers coming out soon. So please keep watching, and I know you guys are gonna like it, and I know you guys are getting burnt out about it, like, because it's all fighting and no plot. Trust me, there's gonna be plot, alright. I understand. There was always gonna be plot, but just gotta it's filler, alright. The fighting scenes are all filler. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Happy New Year's.